Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com. Just bringing a video I had quite a few requests for, and that's how to care for your soccer shoes. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that in this video and do maybe a little bit of demonstration about how to apply leather cream to your soccer shoes, because a lot of shoes are coming with that now and most people don't know how to use it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, what I have here is a Legend, which is a natural leather shoe. That is the only time that you ever need to apply leather cream on a natural leather shoe. Synthetics do not need leather cream. They won't absorb it. It's completely useless. So don't apply it to the shoe because you'll just make a mess. Why do you apply leather cream to a natural leather shoe? The reason for that is because natural leather actually will dry out. If you notice, when you first get the shoe, it's already conditioned and stuff. So it's already nice and soft, you don't need to do anything. But once you do start using it and the shoe gets dirty, you definitely want to apply leather cream to keep the shoe nice and soft. Before you apply leather cream, make sure you clean the shoe off with water and a rag and let it dry. Before you apply leather cream, make sure there's no dirt on the upper of the shoe, because the leather, you'll make a mess, like I said. Right here is a little container of leather cream. Usually comes in black or white. You can use black. I could use black on this shoe because it is an all black shoe, so you have no problem. You wouldn't want to use black on a white shoe though, simply because it'll stain the shoe and the stitching, right? It's really, you want to match it with the stitching, but if you have white, you're pretty much good with any color, so something you don't have to worry about. And then right here I have, you can really use any kind of cloth. It's just kind of like a suede material cloth. Any kind of cloth will work though. So basically all you do, guys, is you take the cloth, you dip it in, you just get, I know it seems like a lot, and then you just put it on the shoe, and it's going to seem really messy at first, but just work it around, and you'll see it gets in the cracks and stuff too. Just work it around as much as you can. You're going to have to use actually quite a bit. And you just basically keep polishing it. You're never going to get all the white out of the crack, but don't worry, it'll absorb in and it'll be gone after the shoe dries. And that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. You see the shoe will get a little bit shiny, but you'll notice almost immediately if your shoe is a little bit hard, the leather becomes a little bit crusty. This will fix that almost immediately. And that's basically all you do, guys. See how nice and shiny and soft that got almost immediately. And then once it absorbs in, it'll only get even softer. So that's basically what you need to do for a natural leather shoe. As far as cleaning a synthetic leather shoe, it's very simple. Just run it under some water and wipe it down with a cloth. Synthetics are usually fairly smooth, which this one is as well. This is probably one of the easiest shoes to clean. Just run it under water, nothing really sticks to it, just wipe it down with, you could even use your hand, I guess, and the water will come right off. It doesn't absorb water, so you're pretty good with that. The last thing I want to talk about is drying off shoes. Any shoe, whether it be synthetic or leather, synthetics will dry generally probably 10 times quicker than a natural leather shoe will, but if you do need to use your shoes probably the next day, they may or may not dry out, especially if they are natural leather. So what you want to do is stuff them with newspaper. The reason why you do this is because newspaper is very absorbent. So you stuff it in the newspaper, leave it overnight. Make sure you don't put it in heat, don't put it on a vent or in direct sunlight, because again, you'll dry out and wreck the material. Just let it sit in like a room temperature room, not direct sunlight on it, and the newspaper will absorb a lot of the water, not all of it, but it will absorb most of it. So you'll notice that when you pull it out the next morning, the newspaper will be moist, and it will help dry your shoe out a little bit faster. Well, there you go, guys. That's a little bit of information on how to take care of your boots. Generally, just keep them clean. If they are really muddy, try and clean them as soon as you can. Don't let them sit in the mud, because otherwise the mud will stain the shoe. And one other misconception you see a lot of, people are afraid of white shoes. If a synthetic shoe is white, it will not get dirty. It'll stain for sure from grass, but it actually won't get dirty. The only time you see dirty white shoes is when there's white stitching, because the stitching is what really makes the shoe look dirty, and especially in a natural leather shoe, the leather does crease, and there is little cracks in the leather, and dirt gets in there, and that's what makes them look dirty. It's not actually the white color that's getting dirty. It's everything else, basically. It's the white stitching. So don't be afraid of white shoes. If you take care of them properly, they're going to stay white, unless you wear them in the mud, of course. But anyways, guys, I hope that helped. Any questions you have about this, feel free to leave that in the comments. I'll be happy to answer that. Anyways, guys, if you're interested in any of the soccer shoes you guys see in my videos, really recommend you go check out my channel. I'll leave an annotation in the top left for that. But go check out my website, guys, soccerreviewsforyou.com. That link's in the description. All kinds of info is there. All kinds of reviews for soccer shoes. I'm working on getting all the latest shoes in for review, guys, so I don't need you guys messaging me to get certain shoes in. I am going to get them in. I will get the new Izeers. I will get the new the Puma Power Cat, so don't worry, it's coming. Just give me some time. They were just released, so expect to see those fairly soon. But go check out the website, guys. That's where all the real content is. Also, go check out my Facebook page, guys. Go like the page. Basically, you can ask me any questions on there. Any of my new content goes up on Facebook, so if you're interested in any of that, go check that out. Also, I'm on Xbox Live now. My account name is Josh Bujo. So go add me on Xbox Live. Let me know you're from YouTube. I'll accept your friend request, and if you guys see that I'm on, don't be afraid to come invite me to a party, and I'll be happy to talk with you guys. As always, guys, make sure you guys comment, rate, subscribe. It really helps me out. Don't be afraid to like the video and add it to your favorites. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.